Hi guys, my name is Sam and welcome to the first episode of the budget teams. I don't know what I'm going to call this yet, but essentially someone just requested that I go through like leagues and budget. So the budget for today and all the episodes is going to be 20k. So like 20k is pretty affordable. Pretty much if you just do like your draft, like the free entry you'd get, you pretty much work up to about 15-20k including like match coins and that. So I'm going to do this for all 5 leagues. It's sort of like, it's whether it may not apply to you, it may do. It's just one of those videos that even if you're rich, like I don't consider myself rich on this game. My club's worth like 550k, but that was just because I pulled a third informed Benzema out of packs. That was like the only ever good pull I've really had. Next was informed Fellaini. So that shows you just the quality of my packs and why I'm probably never going to do pack openings other than because I'm poor. So I chose 4-3-3-4 because it's a sweaty formation and BPL has some decent cheap wingers. So starting with Begovic, this lad. It says 2-star weak foot. That doesn't really matter for a goalkeeper. Only with Lloris with 1, he literally toe punts in, it goes straight out. But I don't know if you can see that. He's 6'6". You can't go wrong with a goalkeeper being that tall, and he still hasn't got like terrible speed. Speed really doesn't apply for me in this game. Every goalkeeper, from Buffon to that, I think it's Rimando, that American goalkeeper who has like 65 speed, something like that, or Lloris is a better example. They all seem to run out and collect the ball at the same speed, and the attacker will never get it. But I've used this guy, literally BPL Leno, that's all you can say. He's quality keeper, one step down from Courtois, De Gea obviously because he plays for Chelsea. But the only stats I pay attention for keeper is diving reflexes, and you can see Begovic 83 to 84, and still an all-round balanced card with that 74 kicking. Next, sweaty pace whore Kyle Walker. As you can see from the likes, 134 for this piece of shit. Oh my god, if you ran him at a centre back on like 6 chem, would be so OP. I might even do that myself, but my god, this guy. BPL team, you're going to see him. Him or those people that run Zabaleta or Ivanovic. I don't know why you'd run Ivanovic. It's like having John Terry at right back. It's just pace. That's all you got to say. Tackle them, play up the line, and you're away on the attack. Work rates doesn't bother me. High medium's probably alright for a right back. 2-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. It's not something you need for a fullback. Now the pair of Mangala and Ashley Williams. I personally use Mangala. I don't use Williams. I use Company, I think, instead. But he was a bit too expensive for this budget team. Mangala, I think he has medium high. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure I use him for that. 4-star weak foot. Again, an underrated stat of centre back is actually his passing. I know it's team's dumb, but I'm retarded. I've just realised the work rate's at the bottom of the card. My bad. Anyway, passing, because we all had that instance where you try and make a simple pass across the centre back, but no, their player has to like miss the ball or boot it out of play, and then you concede from that, and then you wonder why you're even playing this game, not playing Pez. Mangala, 77 pace and then 85 physical. That's pretty much the only reason people use him. If he wasn't fast, I would still probably use him, to be fair. Minimum at least like 60 pace. Other than that, you get into the John Terry sort of era. And then alongside him, Ashley Williams. I think I would actually play Mangala on the left-hand side because he's left-footed, I think. I'm not too sure. Oh, yeah, here you go, left-footed. Ashley Williams is right-footed. But Williams, 70 pace. So the slower of the two, but still decently fast centre-back. I would consider that a fast centre-back. Still, a bit more balanced card than Williams, like 82 defending compared to 79. People don't really use stats for centre-backs, but I'm sort of like one of them people that go, oh my god, he's got one better shooting, he's the best. Like, I've heard someone say Schürrle is better than Eden Hazard because he's got one better shooting. That is what I have heard. If you know who that is, then please tell them to shut up. Then Gibbs, it's really like left backs, nothing outstanding. I use Gibbs because he's got a balanced card, like 81 pace, 77 dribbling. That's actually pretty decent for a fullback. In fact, I'm an Arsenal supporter and he does not have 77 dribbling. He looks like a fucking dog. But then 80 defending is quite solid for a centre back, a left back. I mean, he's got better than Mangala, which shows you fucking what the hell is he doing. 72 passing and then 72 physical. Physical bit low, but you're not going to have that many physical wingers like Hulk or someone like that. Shooting doesn't apply. I don't think he has 3-star skill moves. Oh shit, he does. Well, there you go. You now have Neymar at left back. Moving on to the midfield. Now, me personally, I always run like a very attacking person like Cam, for example, Cazorla, a box to box with Fernandinho in this case, and then your rock, which is just for defending, which I usually control for like interceptions and that. And in this case, it is Matic. Now we'll start with Matic. There's nothing much need to be said really. 6'4", Serbian. Definition of I'll take you out because I'm a bricklayer. 88 physical. Is that the same as Torre? No, I feel like that's 1 or 2 less, but still can easily compete with him. 77 passing along with that, so as soon as he wins the ball, he can play it out. Not one of those people like Coquelin who has to mess up everything after he gets the ball or sent off. Fuck Coquelin. Then, dribbling, it's just a bonus really for Maya. Sort of, he essentially plays me as a DM. Like with instructions, I always put for my defensive ones, stay back, and then aggressive interceptions. So they just pants on the pass. I recommend that. That's just what I do. Skills, weak foot, that doesn't really apply to Matic. You're not going to be doing rainbow flicks with him anyway. Pace, now some people may see this as an issue or an issue with a whole midfield. It's not the fastest midfield, but that's what you're going to get for paying under 20k. Really, you would want to upgrade to like Ramirez in his spot because you do lose that physical, but that pace is just such an upgrade. It makes a difference. Now, Fernandinho, your box to box. What's his lowest stat? 74. Look, that tells you that he's always going to be a box to box midfielder. Even though his shooting is 74, trust me, he has a banger of a shot. He can definitely put him in from 20-25 yards. I use him as well in my BPL teams. No matter what the budget for me, he's still solid. Just that person you need to go box to box, and he's got medium high. So, along with Matic, still solid and sound at defending to sort of counter Cazorla's lack of defending, even though he is a cam. But me personally, I try to at least have everyone a bit of defending in the midfield, just so everyone can make a tackle. But yeah, 80 dribbling as well, so he's the one that's going to be pushing more out of him and Matic, obviously, because Matic is basically the bricklayer, and then Fernandinho is the pusher. That sounds really weird. Anyway, Cazorla, pretty much the star of this team. I don't know if you're going to call it that, because he's easily like the highest rated, but main attractions with him, 5-star weak foot, and then you've got your 4-star skills. Small, some people prefer that. It doesn't really bother me. Like, sometimes it's nice to win those headers off of goal kick where you can and then start a break. 73 pace for a cam. Me, I like to have a bit of pace on my cam, because just if I play them through like Kevin De Bruyne or De Bruyne, whatever you want to fucking call it. If you're an idiot if you say De Bruyne. But costing 4.1k, he's definitely like, what is that? Like a fifth of the budget. My maths OP. And then 87 dribbling, that's his main sort of achievement if you're going to buy him for that. 85 passes as well for a cam. BPL cams in the league don't tend to have the highest passing for some reason. I don't know why. They just seem to fuck up everything. But obviously, Cazorla, there's not much going to go wrong with him. The 5-star weak foot is sort of the main thing I would use him for. Just shoot on either foot so your opponent doesn't really know where you're going to go. Then, on the right wing, we go Shaqiri. This guy has always had a solid card, but he's never just been a standout player. Like, people would never purposely go out to use him. Like, for example, at Bayern, everyone try and get Robin, not shit Shaqiri. But now in the BPL, he's gone and doing well, let's just say, next one down from Shaqiri's Jonathan Walters, and you're not going to buy Jonathan Walters for Stoke. 87 pace, 85 dribbling, 74 physical. His physical's actually, I don't know if you've seen a picture of him in real life, Google it. He does not skip leg day. He may only be like, what, is he like 5'7", 5'8", tiny. Well, I say tiny, that's not exactly small, but for a winger, he is so strong. He's getting into like the Hulk category, but Hulk's essentially Hulk, so you can't compete with him in that. 77 shooting, 4-star skills, just Berber spin or a stop and turn inside, and you're pretty much on your way to scoring. Only after some short crashes and just, I don't know what went wrong with it, but something went wrong with it. So I'm not sure if you can see by the date, but it's been like 3 days, something like that. I'm not really too sure, but anyway, we're back, and I think we left off with Shaqiri last time, I'm pretty sure. So we'll start with, I swear it said he was from, oh no, never mind, but Martial. Now I've used this guy, and like, he is quality. I don't know why he just scores, but for me he just did. I think this is his upgrade card, and there wasn't actually that much difference on the price tag. I think it was like 300, 400 coins, and I'm not really too surprised. But for that amount of coins, you might as well just get the upgrade one. 77 shooting along with that 87 pace. That's quality stats for a card that's under 80 as well, and that 72 physical shouldn't be underestimated. Higher medium, so he's just gonna, I personally put him on, say, central, I think he is, and then get him behind. So there you just put the balls over with Cazorla. Probably can play him as well, Fernandinho. You're just gonna put him through, and all you got to do is finesse it, bottom corner in this guy and in. Then lastly, we come to Morales, Kevin Morales. Now, I don't know if any of you guys were using him on, like, what was it? I think it must have been FIFA 13. This guy was so overpowered. I'll see if I can get his card up at the end on FIFA 13. It wasn't a fantastic card, but he was a striker, and you could literally compare him to S-Vine. He was that good. S-Vine was that sweaty motherfucker who had like 90 pace, and he was striker. I think he must have played for like Augsburg, I think it was. But anyway, on FIFA 16, 88 pace with 83 dribbling, quite actually comparable to Martial if you look at that. 77 shooting as well. Physical, not the greatest at 63, but still it's not terrible. It's not one of them 50s where he's just going to get bullied about everywhere, but he's not exactly there for his physical. You then see 4-star. Right footed, so you can cut in. It just makes it easy for you. Just highlights. He's got good links with him as well, so if you wanted to hybridise it, maybe go for a Lukaku, why did I say that weird? Get that perfect link across here, and then if you wanted to, you could hybridise it down the left. I don't know where you would probably go, but that's really up to you. This squad's quite like interchangeable with all players, so this is like a basis, so you obviously upgrade it as you go with the coins. First player I'd probably replace is keeper. Like, for me, keepers, it's just important. You need it. I mean, Courtois is probably like 8k in the market now. It's gone to shit. Then probably maybe Ashley Williams, I guess. I'm more of a defensive player. Like, I put most of my coins into defence, saying that my last squad's got like informed Ben Arthur and then like Aguero, I think it is. But overall, this squad, you can see by the tags, nothing's really too important. The thing that really stands out for me is the 3-4-star skillers. So you're going to have a bit of fun while you're just playing with this team, just to get your coins up. Now, I've got, as I think I've said this earlier actually in the commentary, I've got the top 5 leagues coming. I've got BPL, League 1, Serie A, Bundesliga, and Liga Babiva. Calling it Liga Babiva. So just let me know what one you guys want next. I know this has been a long time since uploaded. I think it's like 4 days. So hopefully I can get the next one up in 2 days to balance it out, because I try and upload every 3 days because I've got to try and balance schoolwork and that. Like, everyone in my school complains I've got too much work, and I got this to fucking deal with. But anyway, it's worth it. We're going to get there. So, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys want. Trying to get just any improvements with my computer, but it's literally impossible. It's the shittiest computer I've ever seen, and I only bought it last year, but that was only for like just note taking work, sort of like Microsoft Word, not Adobe Photoshop quality. So smash that like bottom. This has gone well. This has gone very well, and I will see you guys next time.